Hello, hello, welcome back. If it's your first time, I welcome you. Returning Soul Tribers, new Soul Tribers, thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so very much. We are blessed, we're safe, we're anchored, and we are protected. God is for us, and because He is, who can be against us? Who can be against us? So, just know that God is on our side. The weapons may form, but they cannot and they will not prosper. You just need to know that God is for us always, and nothing that they do. So, again, just praying and asking God to calm every storm that's around and within us, wherever there is anxiety, for Him to release His perfect peace in our life. Where there is pressure, to release rest, to guard our hearts and our mind in Him. Keep us anchored in His truth. Just asking God to protect our mind from negative thoughts, fear, confusion, discouragement, and to take authority over every lie of the enemy. To renew our mind daily, to cover us, to lead us, to guide us, to keep us safe, to order our steps and to protect us from harm, danger seen and unseen, to let His presence go everywhere that we go because we trust Him completely, to protect our homes, our loved ones, as you sleep, to let His angels guard us, remove all worries and replace it with peace. We will lie down and sleep in safety, knowing that God is watching us. He's watching over us. In Jesus' name. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. So for some of you, I'm just getting, if you live in, apartments, condo, because it happened to me before, just be aware of people coming in, spraying, checking things. Some of you may just need to do your own stuff. As far as, they'll say they're coming in for like bug spray and all of these things. Because sometimes some of those stuff, it's not even healthy for you anyways. So maybe you can even get things that are more, if you're more health conscious, to spray in your home. But a lot of them, they're coming in just to spy on you, or they may just be doing the devil's work. People send them in your home to drop things. So be mindful of that. I mean, for a lot of us, they'll send people to us to do things. And I see the unusual activities, like people spraying around me and some houses, and they skip some. So it's a lot of weird things that's going on. So pay attention, just stay prayed up, because again, it doesn't matter what they do, the power and the blood of Jesus Christ is more powerful. It's more powerful. The weapons may form, but they will never, ever prosper. Never prosper. It's like for some of you, if you can avoid certain things, skip it. It's kind of like, they come in, you're in a hotel, they want to come room service. It's like, it's okay, later, come back another time. But sometimes, depending on where you're at, they can send people in to do things that you don't give consent to, Or, I've seen them use, like, even the people who do lawn care to just do petty things, because again, a lot of these people are easily bribed. And again, these cults and groups, it's like the blood bank. They're dried up, they need energy, they need resource, and they're very desperate at this time. If you're doing paperwork with the legalities, be careful with that, because you have lawyers out there who are in cults and coven groups, and their thing is to steal titles and deeds. I know, because it happened to me. We're taking my family member somewhere because he wanted to go to somebody he was familiar with who is from Jamaica, thinking that this woman was credible. I mean, she's in the paper a long time, she's been in the paper. And the plan that she came back with, it was just ridiculous. Nothing that he asked for. And she basically wanted, if after my father passed away, I think I shared it with you last year, and something happens to me within 30 days, the next person would take over. Who is that next person? Oh, anybody. I'm like, who? But anybody who? And then not only that, is like, just in case the hit was not successful on me, and I ended up where I'm in the hospital or rehab for a long time, the person who would take over would go ahead and sell the property, and basically I would get the pots and the pans and the spoons. A lot of these people are out here. I mean, I was so disgusted with that female. I look at her, I said, look how hard my parents came and worked in this country. And you, little black girl, dry foot. I said, this is the way that you want to live, to steal from people? You see, so these people, they are desperate. And again, they have judges and different people in the court. They're all doing this. It's like the wrong people are outside, and a lot of the people who are behind bars should be on the street, because what they have done, it's nothing in comparison to what these people who are out here saying that they're protecting. The same thing with police. When I was being harassed, I called, they don't show up. They just, oh, as long as they're not in front of your property on a private phone. And the same thing happened with that lawyer. When I said, give back the refund, give us back the money, she held on to like $50 for processing fee. I said, what did you process? You didn't do anything. I called the police, they didn't come either. So again, you see, a lot of these people, they're all working together in unison. And I saw that again just the other day when I called the police. Instead of coming and say, what is going on? Guys, you need to stop, behave yourself. Let's not come back here for that. Instead, they took side with the person who I called them about. So they know each other. They recognize each other. So it's just a lot of things that's really playing out, that the dots are connecting. The dots are connecting. They have clerks in the judicial system, everybody. I know something was done in the 17 chambers when it came to me, and the case, they claim it's closed, but God sees and he knows everything. He sees and he knows everything. Y'all didn't get away with anything. So I'm just saying all of that to say, Soul Tribers, just pay attention, be on your double watch. Make sure you Pray and ask God to sprinkle his blood around you, because that's the thing. It's like it doesn't matter what your enemies do, as long as the blood of Jesus Christ is on your doorpost. Nothing can touch you, nothing can harm you. But just pay attention, because all of that was in the documents. So it's like if I didn't read that, I would not have seen that. And these people think they're smart. And when I started with her, she's like, oh, you get out. I don't want this energy. I said, oh, you know about energy. I said, so you know about karma too. Because what goes around comes exactly back around. Just so sad that these people are in those positions and they're able to get away. And I should have known, but I guess I didn't pay attention to it initially, because the address that she has in the paper is not the address where the office is. She's actually leasing behind somebody who is a CPA, an accountant. She has a office space in there. Nothing outside with her name on there. So the other place is just a cover up, a decoy. This is what these people do. They hide behind somebody else, and when they do their dirty job, they give them a cut. Or give the other address, and then so other people can't find her when they're looking for her. But something, the math is not mathing. It's a lot of shady, underhanded things that are going on out there. And I remember her saying, oh, I have other clients in here. You can't be talking so loud. And I said, if that other client hear what is going on here and still sit back there, I said, if it was me, I would run to the back door or pay attention to whatever you're doing. Make sure somebody else read it over. It's very sad. It's very unfortunate. And I just had a feeling that because the process took longer than it should, I just had a feeling like, because she asked about certain family member, siblings, and I had a feeling she called them. She called them. Like I said, I know he loves money, so I wouldn't be surprised he's in these groups, these cults, and these covens. I know a lot of these people are going to get kicked out of these groups because these higher ups are sick and disgusted with these bottom feeders, because all of their business, it's exposed and it's outside. For however long they will be able to, let them secret society in the secret. No, it's like because these little greedy things that they allow inside of the place, who can't fulfill the obligations to do evil work, all of their businesses is outside. So everybody and everything is exposed. So for a lot of you, the card that came back, you're asked to, or you're taking back everything that the devil stole from you. It's your time now to live your blessed and best life. A lot of people true colors have been revealed. You are blessed and highly favored. This is the time for you to have showers of blessing, and for some of you to really be in the spotlight as you are glowing and radiating at this time. I'm telling you, it's like the devil is hard at work, but this is the time when evil and wicked people, it's time for them to sit down and sit out. They are played out. They are played out, these trickster spirits. All these evil and iniquity workers, they are played out. They are trifling and they're done. It's like Nebuchadnezzar. Their heart been weighed, and it's found. It's like these people talk about the justice system. The scale should be balanced. These people are wanting. They're lacking. They're lacking when it comes to their heart space. They tried to block you. They lied on your name to assassinate your character. For some of you, just do not give up. Whatever it is that you're doing, do not give up. The enemies want us to give up. You are irreplaceable. For a lot of you, a lot of us, God showed up on time. And some of you, it's like you're fed up. You're done. You're done playing with these people. It's like you're not you, I mean, for some of you, you probably in the past you weren't opening your mouth and calling judgment and asking God to step out, defend you, and fight your battles. And this is the time to do that. Some of you are probably doing that. You're more vocal with your stance when it comes to your enemies because you realize that they are not playing about you or with you. So you're done. They will lose everything for coming for you. For some of you, it's a karmic feminine, whether a mother or family. Look, evil family members. Stop sleeping on yourself. They lied on your character to ruin your character. So for a lot of you, you need to, or you have already stopped sleeping on yourself. You are now wide awake to the evil, the wickedness, and the foolishness that has been going on for all this time. For a lot of you, here we have the Six of Cups. So you're taking back everything the devil stole from you. The people from your past, the familiar energies that you came across, and some of them came across you are in your life as lovers, could be friends, people you love. These were people who were working against you with the Five of Swords, Three of Cups. For some of you, these are your friends. Or these people grouped together to work against you. For some of you, to close a cycle. But for a lot of you, the cycle is finished because you're taking back everything that the devil stole from you. For a lot of you, you persevere with the Chariot. Look at the Page of Wands even. Going leaping over like a high rope. You overcame some stuff in your life. You're taking back everything that the enemy stole from you. Touch not the Lord's anointed. A lot of people are coming to realize that God is real. And they have been playing for a very long time. And you see even on TV, a lot of these people, you can't even recognize them, how just ugly they are. Their inside is reflecting in their face, I'm telling you. Yeah, they try to block you. The Ace of Pentacles, it's it. It's money. All these people want is money. So they'll try to do anything and everything to spread or sow limitations around you, because they're trying to steal. Again, for a lot of you on pre-shuffling, I saw you're the generational curse breaker. You have already broken those curses. You have already closed. Cycles are closed. Like I said, they're desperate. They want blood. They want energy. So they're willing to do any and everything at this time to try to see what they can get from you. For a lot of these people, they try to block you. For some of you, they could have wanted something to happen to you in the legal system, but you're going to get justice. For some of you, they wanted death. And the sun is here with the moon. The Five of Cups at the bottom here. So everything that is done in the dark, it's now coming to light. Everything is out in the open. What these people have been trying to do to you. So even with that justice card, like I said, these people are in the legal system. There are judges, lawyers, police, clerks. All of these people coming together because they want this. Everybody want to get rich quick. They want money. And this is why they have zero. Their heart is cold. They are lifeless. They don't care about anybody but themselves and the people who are in their evilness. That's all they care about. So if it means blocking you, stopping you, lying, forging documents, blackmailing you, probably even want to get you arrested or you're arrested just so that they can get something. Because for some of them, for some of you, there are things going on in the legal system, and so they want to get you caught up so that you won't be able to get anything, or whatever they file in the case or say against you, they'll be able to come up with some lie to say, see, I told you they were this, I told you they were that. So it's like this is the time to walk circumspectly, because the enemies, they're trying it. People are doing things to test you, to see if you're going to act out of character. And the truth is, when you know what people are up to, don't give it to them. These people are lazy, whether they're men or women. Don't go to prison so that they can stay home and sleep in their bed. Don't stress out yourself to go to any morgue so that they can rejoice. And this is why they have even people, they're forging a lot of death certificates. I know that they were trying to do that to me. And they're still doing it to innocent people out there. And they do it to them. For some of them, the funeral homes are involved when people are at their most vulnerable, grieving for their loved one. They're taking their IDs and driver's license and taking out these what you call it, life insurance, and they're paying on it, especially if they're within that same city or location close by. Because then after you die, your death certificate, it becomes public record. They just have to pay the county, and they have your death certificate to send with the paperwork to the insurance company, and that's how they get their claim. They take money from they get money from the deceased. These are some heartless criminals that are out here. It's like you can't grieve in peace if your loved one die. It's like there is somebody there to scam or want to pull some wool over your eye. It's crazy. It's sad out there, but the sun is here. Everything is coming out. Everything is being exposed. And I know that too because they did it to me. After my mother passed away, just for me to get her death certificate from them, they wanted a copy of my ID or driver's license. I said, is there anything else you need to see? Oh, or else we're gonna have to mail it. Okay, put it in the mail. When they sent the criminal to unalive me, who I had under my roof, after I changed the locks on my door, he was in cahoots with the apartment, the people in the building. When I went out, God had me go out that night, never done it before. Came home later than I'd ever been. I think it was like maybe after 11. Just in time to come back to see a box outside of my door with wipes, sanitizing wipes and Ziploc bags. Only God know what they were going to do to me, because he was working with them. He told me, take out the life insurance, I will pay for it. Tell me now, like a lamb to the slaughter, I would have signed up for something and they have plans to unalive me. They were all working together with my evil brother, his wife, and all of them. So this is what I'm saying. When it comes to money, money is not bad, but the love of money is the root of all evil. They compromise and bend over back way and sleep with each other and do all these filthy things, disgusting, just so that they can have money. And they don't care. A lot of you, if you have any intention to be an organ donor, and I'm in the medical field, but I would never put on my driver's license that I want to be an organ donor. Never. If you have a loved one and that's your wish, then you tell them. If anything happened to me and I can't, then because if they see that on your driver's license, everywhere you go, it's a meat shop. People want to hurt you just for money. Organs are, big. A lot of people will pay top dollars for these things. And this is why we have so many trafficking and all of these craziness happening. Because they're treating other human beings like animals, worse than animals. Because a lot of these evil people in the legal or judicial system, if you ever do anything to an animal, you're gone to prison for years and life. You ruin your everything. But yet still when it comes to another person, and then when it comes to their child or children, oh, I'll be your protector. I'll protect you. Which God do they serve? I have no idea. I have no idea. Do not give up. The Ten of Swords, it's the end. So for a lot of you, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of betrayal that you went through. You had a lot of failure, bitterness, collapse. You could have had a lot of dead end. People wanted you to be a victim. A lot of betrayal. And I saw the card couple times, a character assassination. So a lot of lies were told on you. But you're asked to do not give up. Do not give up. Some of you had to walk away from a lot of things that you invested in. Or people, this is what they want you to do, to walk away from what you invest in. See a lot of Seven of Swords, a lot of trickster spirit here, lies, schemes, strategy, sneakiness, cunning, a lot of stealing, that people, they could have stolen things from you. A lot of you, you're called to forgive and release these people. Just forgive them. They wanted you to avoid taking risk. So a lot of you people try to do the most to lay it on really thick so that you would give up. But for a lot of you, the Chariot, you're determined, you're resilient, you're unbreakable, you're unstoppable. Success, your willpower, self-control, self-discipline, and stay focused. If you're feeling under the pressure right now, this is what you're called to do. Have self-control. Don't let anybody do things for you to react, because that's what they want. A lot of them, they want to cash in, and it's like they're just waiting and hoping that you will do something because they have the crooked cops and stop by. They have them close around the corner where they will just show up and come in ready to take you. Because they want to retire. They want this money. They don't want to work. They're looking at you as their next meal ticket. Okay, let them eat donuts and keep it pushing. Go to work. It says here it ends with you. So whatever it is that was stolen from you, your bloodline, your ancestors, it ends with you. It ends with you. You are the generational curse breakers. It said they will pay for killing your loved ones. So for some of you, again, for whatever it is, again, could be for life insurance, or they wanted to hurt you. they killed somebody that you love or you know or you are caring for, but they will have to pay. They will have to pay. So that could also be a way that they try to block your money by unaliving somebody that, probably you used to work for, or somebody who would help you out. No, when it comes to things like these, you can't be sorry for evil people like those. People who don't want to see you eat, don't want to see you have anything. There is no mercy as far as if it come to it in the court of law, justice, where you decide their fate. No, it's like let them go. They need to serve the time. They don't need to see the light of day. They don't. Because they wanted nothing but the worst for you. Greedy, evil, demonic people that we have around us. And this is why the table, everything is turning. These people, God's stomach is sick because of their evil and their behaviors, and they get chance upon chance to change and to stop, and instead they just dig in deeper. And this is why their time is up. It ends with you. I'm telling you, it ends with us. Once, because like I've said it before, when you don't go around troubling people, interfering with anybody, your hands are clean, your heart is pure. When evil come your way, everybody will have to pay. They curse their entire bloodline coming for you. Because God know that they can't go to God and say, look, he touched me first, she touched me first. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. So they may have been able to convince people around you, saying that you are the troublemaker, you are the instigator and all of this, and they got other people to gang upon you. But thank God, when it comes to God, nobody can carry your name to him to gossip, because he knows your heart. You are here on business for the king, I'm telling you. So it ends with you. They try to block you. So whatever sacrifice, it failed. Death magic, it's reverse. We saw the death card earlier. So it reverse. Spirit is saying, do not give up. You're 10 steps ahead of them. Don't give up. Their reputation is on the line. Their reputation is on the line. So everybody who came up against you and they told lies, they convinced people things about you, are looking at them. People are looking at them. Their true character is coming out. Or people are finding out that they lied. All of this, and you lied, you got us to work against the collective. And now to find out that you lied, you made all of this stuff up. It ends with you. 6 of Cups. Somebody in your family is going to pass away. Somebody you're familiar with is going to pass away. The shut up spell reverse. A lot of you, like I said before, you're speaking up more now. You're more spiritually savvy. You understand more now how this thing works. So a lot of them around us, they are embarrassed right now, ashamed, because they thought they were able to cloak themselves for a long time and hide that they're evil. They're witches and warlock. Everything is out in the open. Their cover is blown. Their cover is blown. It says a lot of people are feeling guilty for coming for you, for this Ace of Pentacles. A lot of people that you did not know, people that have no business, but again, like I said, they're so greedy, money hungry. This is why they join in on the bandwagon to try to block you, because everybody was told that, if they sacrifice you, or they all were able to do it, they would all get a little piece of something. Can you imagine the heart, the mind, the gall, the nerves of these squatters who think that they can hurt and take away somebody's life, but yet still they are cautious and protecting theirs? I'm hearing an eye for an eye, an eye for an eye. So a lot of people are feeling guilty. Like I said, now when everything is, the skeletons are rolling out of the bag, the people who they lied and they told so that they could join with them, these people now, they are looking at them, because again, it doesn't matter how much or how little they contributed, they're all guilty. They all have blood on their hands. They have blood on their hands because they have taken the lives of innocent people too. Whether it's to get money or to stop you from getting money, they did that to you. And this is just how evil these people are. Some of them will make sacrifice even with their loved ones. Life, a parent. I remember this one, I used to, we're in the same line of business, and as things starting to reveal to me, because her mother was back home very sick. She could, but it's almost as if she couldn't, whatever deal she made with the devil, she could not return home to look for her mother, even though she was sick and on her dying bed. She would send hospital bed and oxygen for the mother. Everything that the mother wants, she could send it. But whatever deal she made with the devil, and it came to me like it must be so that she could keep her business full, keep her business going. This is why she sacrificed her mother. And she loved her mother. Her siblings, she hated them. She hated them because they all went to high school and have better education. She had to stay home with her mother, wash, cook, and clean. So she loved her mother. But when it comes to these things, you have to give up the person that you love, or whomever they draw up in your family or friend group, who has that star or that light, whatever is in them. And she wasn't able to go back until the mother passed away. So this is what I'm saying when it comes to the love of money. The love of money. When people are greedy, thirsty for money, that like they see money, their mouth start running water. You don't play with those kind of people. They're devious. So a lot of them are feeling guilty, but it's too late. They already have blood on their hands. They can't take it back. They curse themselves and their bloodline. God revealed your enemies. Yeah, for a lot of you, your cutoff game is very strong. So as you find out that these people around you were not your soul tribe, for a lot of you, or you thought they were, you're cutting them off. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time, Dr. Maya Angelou said. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, 10 swords could be from one person, it could be from 10 different people. Somebody got too many chances. You have to be thankful, but God, because they were successful with it in doing these things for a very long time. A toxic community is exposed. A toxic community is exposed. These people, they hide behind clothes and looks and suit, but their heart is like a garbage heap. They're a dumpster, I'm telling you. They are the ones who should not be out here on the street. They are the ones who should not be alive. Because really they don't suit any purpose. They have no purpose, no good purpose on the face of this earth. They're just wasting space and taking up space. That's all it is. You need to know you are not forgotten. So whatever is going on around you, do not give up. It's like for a lot of you, the worst is already over because endings bring new beginnings. The Ten of Swords, it's already done. The damage is already done. They can't take it back. They can't come back. And a lot of you, you're just pushing on because you realize how much people invested in having you or wanting you to walk away from whatever it is that you were doing and invested in. And they could have even had persons walk away from you too. Wow. Taking back everything the enemy stole from you. The Wheel of Fortune. Change is my ally. I trust the universe to guide my growth and fortune. So, your destiny. This is what, for a lot of you, you broke the generational curse. A lot of evil people in the past, they could have been able or were able to delay, to stop. You know, like they will say, people can't steal your destiny or whatever. But like I said, in a lot of cases, people will try to have you sit out what is for you with whatever it is that they do so that somebody else can surpass and walk in your light. You know, try to outshine you. So for a lot of you, your ancestors' destiny, what was fated for them, it did not manifest when they were here because of all of the attack, the spiritual warfare that was sent their way. And now you're taking back everything that the devil stole from you and your ancestors. It ends with you. It ends with you. You didn't start it, but you best know you'll finish it. And a lot of people could have, underestimated you. But yeah, it ends with you. A lot of even your family, like it says, people from your past, people you grew up with, they could have been the ones in your family even who were sacrificing, trying to sacrifice you because they were able to do it to other people in your bloodline before. And that same demonic spirit jumping into them, use them to come against you, to have you give up or to try. They were trying to do a destiny swap with the Five of Swords. So there was a lot of conflict and chaos. And it's like seeing this Five of Swords. Look, whatever it is that was for you, this is what the chaos was all about. This is what they were trying to attack. Because here she's nurturing her plant. I don't know, it looks like I think we call it like Spanish needle, but it's, for some people it could be like a calendula or something. But it's just like I said, around your home, people trying to create conflict around your home. Whatever it is that you love, your peace of mind, this is what the drama, the one up wanted to win at all cost. When it came to your fate, your destiny. And this is why, if at all possible, it's good to walk around your home and pray, anoint, plead the blood of Jesus. Let them say that you're crazy. But only they will know because of what they have done to you. It's like you will get the victory. God gets the glory, you will get the story with the Six of Wands. I claim my victories with confidence and gratitude, absolutely. And this is after walking out of the Five of Wands, conflict, drama, envy. So these could have been things that were, the enemy used people to come up against your ancestors, because the people were jealous. As you can see, that's playing out in your own life, whether it's your family or strangers. That's it. It's like once people are low vibrational already and they're jealous and envious, that's the perfect cesspool for the enemy to start with. It's like they already have the perfect petri dish. The devil, when the devil see that, he rub his hand together, lick his tongue, and is like, perfect. And he start using them because they're already low vibrational. They're full of jealousy, envy, insecurity. For a lot of you, a lot of us, this is what they wanted for you: to lack confidence, to not be able to be thankful to God, because then, it's like that way. If you're ungrateful, you're complaining about what you don't have. Sometimes you didn't even know it's because people were toying with your destiny and what God had in store for you. Can you imagine? God wants to give us this Ace of Pentacles, this new start. This is what your ancestors were supposed to get long time ago. And you have the devil, these people jumping up, trying to box it out of God's hand. They're disrespectful. They're disrespectful even to God, right in his face. And this is why they're gonna get it. I'm telling you, they're gonna get it real good. They try to block you. What's the lesson there, Spirit? What is it that we need to know? Oh my gosh, the Five of Swords came out again with the Ten of Pentacles. So I release the need to win at all costs. I choose peace, integrity, mutual respect. So for a lot of you, you're releasing. You're, again, don't even, when these people come to try to one up, they can't compete where they don't compare. Like I said, for a lot of you, it's like you learn the lessons. It's like you realize they're a waste of time. They have nothing to live for. It's like, why go to war where there is no spoil? Why fight with them? There is nothing to gain. They're finished. They're done. And like I said, a lot of them, they're going to be kicked out of their cults, their societies, and their star group, whatever it is that they were in. They're going to be kicked out because they only bring shame on the group. They were messy. They wrote checks that their mouth can't cash. The plan didn't go according to the plan. Ten of Pentacles, I build a legacy of love and prosperity, sharing my blessings with joy. So for a lot of you, they try to stop and block you, your progress, whatever you were working on, nurturing, trying to hold you back, like I said, by spraying things around you, dropping this and that, having people work. It didn't work. They could try to trigger you around your home, your community, people. Again, they're trying to use any and everybody they can find to trigger you, to push your button. And you're releasing the need to win at all costs. You don't want to fight with them because guess what? You now understand how the devil works. Instead, you're asked to focus on building. Focus on your legacy. Focus on your impact. This is what you're here for. Because the sacrifice failed. It won't work. It can't work. Yeah, you are the star. Hope and faith fill my heart, and I know the universe is guiding me towards my dream. So God is guiding you. And so this is why, let go off of it. Let them stay there with the bone. And it's like, let them see. It's kind of like they're fighting over a sardine that has holes poke in the can, and they're fighting for the little juice that come out of it. God is saying it's not worth it. Focus on what is ahead. For some of you, you did walk away from something or some things, and you're asked to just forge on, start over. Now I am building with you, God is saying. This is about your legacy now. This is about your impact. You're meant to be seen. This is why you are the star, the healer, the hope. This is why they want to sacrifice you. It's like you cost more. They don't want to sacrifice any and everybody. They want to come for for God's best. I know, even though they probably took out some that were called, but the ones that are chosen, those are set aside by God. And this is why they send out their devil whisperer to try to take you out. So for a lot of you, Seven of Swords, smart moves, honest heart, I create solutions, true to me. It's like move in silence, but don't give up. Again, you dealt with, and we saw that before, this card I saw before, you dealt with a lot of sneaky, scam, lying, trickster, people who told you a lot of sweet nothings. Also, they could steal from you, or they tried. They did the Ten of Swords. So, it's like they did everything. It's only God who spared your life. Again, you're God's best. So again, they thought they were smart. They thought they could outsmart God. I mean, look at him studying the board, which move to make. And it's like God bust a move. God bust a move on your enemies. So it's like, be thankful. Be thankful. Because so many people, what you went through, a lot of people didn't survive it. Yeah, Seven of Swords with the Ten of Cups. So for a lot of you, it's family. The people you consider family. This is why they did it. And for some of you, it's because they didn't want you to have a family. They didn't want you to have wish fulfillment. The spouse, the house, the children, the stable life. And so this is why they tried to end you before this came in. They wanted to cut you off, but now you're cutting them off. Yeah. Two of Swords is like, for a lot of you, you trusted your intuition too. People wanted you to be stuck. For some of you, you're blocking these people. Like I said, with the cutoff, it's like you're done with them. What can you give to those? You have nothing to give to those. Only God can help them and save them. Yeah, so for a lot of you, this person in your past, and I did see a karmic feminine earlier, it's a Queen of Wands who was very jealous and envious of you. You're asked to be confident, creative, full of warmth. I boldly shine my light and inspire others. So you had, again, it was a lot of evil spells that were done when it came to your destiny, what was fated for you. That is what was done in the bloodline before. They had people do witchcraft to stop them, to, however, to defeat them or sabotage them or whatever, so that they wouldn't make it to the end. This person, the Queen of Wands, is going to pass away. Yeah, Five of Wands in the back. This is somebody who was in competition with you, jealous and envious. This is somebody who was setting up challenges in your life and also with whatever it is that you're working on. Your creativity, again, they didn't want you to stand out. They didn't want you to be confident. They wanted to break your soul. They didn't want your light to shine. They didn't want you to inspire other people. They really wanted to break you. But you're asked here to keep going because you're resilient. And they got a lot of people in on it. Yeah, Page of Swords, and they're spying. A lot of them, they're watching you because they know they try to stop and block you. They know the things that they put around you to stop and block you, to cause conflict and chaos. The sabotage, the communications, the things that were said, the spellings, whatever it is that they were doing to stop you from whatever you were nurturing. It's gone. Now they're watching. They're curious how you survive something, but you're asked to be curious and eagerly explore new ideas and express yourself with clarity. So again, they could have been trying to attack your mind even, but with these butterflies, you're healed, you're transformed. And now they're guilty for coming for you. Yeah, you may have even some people or someone wants to come in, but they are like knights, knight of cups, knight of swords with the devil. Oh my gosh. They want to come in to say something, to communicate something, and to give you, share some, their cup or heartwarming is like, no. This person, they're attached to the devil. It's disingenuous. What they're doing, Six of Cups, somebody from your past or people from your past wanting to send somebody in to hurt you. Again, the Lovers, Ace of Swords. This is the truth. So this person who is coming into you, it could be an ex, it could be somebody you love. They want to come in to communicate something, but again, it's a knight, still immature. They're lying. They're not there either. If they're coming with cup, there is nothing in the cup. They're just trying to mislead you. With even if it's a female, it's not good. So now they're looking because it didn't work. Yeah, your cutoff game is strong right now. Seven of Wands, courage, heart, conviction as shield. I stand unyielding. So you're standing your ground when it comes to these people who try to hurt you, who you cut off. You're protecting yourself, you're standing your ground. You're not allowing them to come in. Wow, the Six of Wands. I claim my victories with confidence and gratitude. And the Nine of Pentacles, independent, prosperous, grateful. This is the abundance I have built. This is the abundance that you built with God. This is what is going to happen because you did not give up. For some of you, this message is confirmation. You didn't give up. You're independent, you're prosperous, you're grateful. You're going to see this because now your enemies, they're caught, they're exposed. You cut them off. You're protecting yourself. You have boundaries. You're keeping them at a bay. That is perfect. So with that, now you're healed. We saw the Star card. You're healed. And now with your boundaries, you're able to focus on whatever it is that you're building and creating. You won. You won. You won. You gained the victory. You came through a lot of stuff coming out of all that competition and jealousy, that unnecessary hate and one-sided competition where people just want to end you, all because of your gifts, your talents, who you are. They're doing the devil's work. And I'm telling you, God never lost a battle. He never lost a battle. And he's using you as an example. For a lot of you, it's like it's time to rest. It says, I find clarity in stillness. I rest and recharge to restore my strength. A lot of energy whether it's going back and forth with them. These people have been in your energy trying to steal it, sending spiritual warfare attacks, trying to trigger you. It's a tiresome, it's a tiring journey that you just went through. And it's like for a lot of you, like I said, that the dots are connecting as you are reflecting on everything that happened. It's like, oh, okay. Again, God speaks to you and He's telling you His secrets. He's giving you information because, now is like now with the star. A lot of you, this is your testimony. You're healed from a lot of things. You're going in this King of Pentacles era here, where you're leading with wisdom and generosity, creating lasting abundance for you and your bloodline, and justice is here. You're going to get justice. My actions reflect my truth, creating fairness and balance. This is what they need. It's persons like you, like us, that's needed in the justice system, not them. Not the crooked ones. You're going to get justice one way or another. You're going to get justice. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're going to get wish fulfillment. Everything they try to stop and block. Because judgment is called, and like a lot of you probably open your mouth and call judgment is like, I'm fed up. Enough is enough, God. Or God called judgment. Now they have to give an answer, give an account to all the evil things that they have done. I'm telling you, don't let the enemies fool you. Like I said, a lot of them, they know they're on their last breath, the last leg, the last limb. They are defeated. They're feeling it. Things are dying and drying up in their lives. They are losing it. Everything that they built off of you and they try to hide and try to stop and block. I'm telling you, it's like I'm just seeing with the energy you're pulling it back is like ripping that tablecloth. I've said it before. They try to gather around to have a feast off of your back. Everything is on the floor and you have taken and called back your energy and you're standing your grounds. A lot of them, they underestimated you. If you have not yet taken it back, you are asked to take everything back from the devil that he has stolen from your ancestors and your bloodline and even from you. Call judgment on the witches and the warlock. Because they wanted you to have physical and spiritual endings and death to you. No, it's their time. It's their time to go. For a lot of you, in order for us to walk into the fullness of what God has for us, they will have to go. They will have to go. So if you get message that somebody in your family or somebody you know is sick, God's will be done. We're not gonna be praying, asking God for miracle, because it's already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. If you're praying, God, let your will be done. Because a lot of people, the things that they're going through or will be going through, it's as a result of the things that they have done. And like I said before, it's walking with just love and light alone. Now it's also looking at the darkness and the seriousness and gaining clarity and basically calling a spade a spade. Not faking the funk with people, because a lot of them, they tried it. They did too much. And for some of you, they could be looking at you and want you, because you're a healer. It's because of all the things they did to you. It's like that even you even come to realize your gift. Let them go to God. I mean, let them go to God, and that's a lot for me even to say. Because when when you're fed up and tired, you're tired. Enough, enough. I love it for you. I love it for us, Soul Tribers. Until next time, take care and be blessed.